What's up, good people? What's up, good people? It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. Welcome to the brand new suite. Y'all know where we come to get insight, wisdom, and ideas. We come to get tools, tips, resources that enlighten, empower, and impact you as an entrepreneur, impact you as a leader, and as a author. That's what we do here in the right here in the brand new suite. It's Birdland, y'all. I know I hadn't mentioned them, but the Orioles are in season, y'all. The Orioles are in season. It's great expectation this year. And last year ended a little disappointing for me because I was actually looking for them to go all the way to the World Series last year. But Texas had another story to tell. So this year is going to be better. But welcome to Birdland, y'all. For y'all that don't know, the Baltimore Orioles. Yes, we are here. We are here. And we're going to get it this year. So welcome to the brand new suite, y'all. It's another rainy work forward Wednesday, y'all. It's been a couple of days. I think it's been raining since Sunday, something like that. And it's still going. I think it dropped off a little bit yesterday, came right back today. But it's been a bunch of cloudy, gloomy, rain days, but that don't stop us. That don't stop us from doing what we need to do here on this Work Forward Wednesday. Y'all know what we've been doing. This week we've been discussing. I've been bringing to you the politics of entrepreneurship. I'm gonna say that again: the politics of entrepreneurship, and what that is, and what I've been talking about is the fusion between and the importance of the connection between entrepreneurship and politics, and how you as an entrepreneur need to be informed. You need to know what's going on with the politicians that are running for certain positions that are in your community or that are around you, whether it's local. Well, we're dealing with the local and statewide, because that has an impact on you. It has an impact on your business. It has an impact on how you do business here in the in your area, whatever area that you're in. We talked Monday about policy impact on the entrepreneurial climate. That's the climate that is created by the legislation that's put on. What kind of entrepreneurial economic climate is there out there now? We're coming out of a pandemic. Some businesses have fallen to the wayside. Some businesses have picked up. So what kind of climate are you in? And part of that is impacted by the legislation, by the government and the politics that go on or that are going on in your area. Yesterday we talked about government support for entrepreneurship. There must be government support of entrepreneurship. And you need to know, as an entrepreneur, you need to know what that support looks like for you. That means developing and creating a relationship with the politicians that are over your area, the elected officials. You need to know who they are. And here's the other side of that. They need to know who you are. They need to know you. They need to know your face. They need to know that you have an impact and a say in the community just like they do. You need to know whether or not they need to be supported. You need to know, just like you want to be supported. You want to make sure that they're going to be passing legislation, they're going to be passing laws that allow you to be able to be the best entrepreneur that you can be, that they give you the ability to unleash your entrepreneurial excellence. You can't unleash your entrepreneurial excellence if somebody's giving you obstacles, political obstacles, putting political obstacles in your way to running an effective business. So those are the couple that we talked about Monday and yesterday. And today we're going to talk about lobbying and advocacy. I don't know, and I'm gonna get into this, and this might be a little controversial, but I'm not a big fan of lobbying. Those that lobby, and I get it. There's a purpose behind it and everything like that. But I think it leaves out a certain segment of entrepreneurs. It leaves out a certain segment of the community when you're talking about lobbyists, because lobbyists are only in DC. Lobbyists are only in the Capitol. Those that are fighting for those that have money. Those that can say, "Hey, if you do this for me, I'm gonna pony up money for you towards your campaign," and I feel a kind of a way about that. Politics shouldn't be gone to the highest bidder. Just as your business shouldn't be gone to the highest bidder. So let's get into this lobbying and advocacy. And the entrepreneurs and business organizations, you frequently engage in lobbying efforts to influence political decisions that impact your interests. That's what lobbying is. You want your interest to kind of be at the front of the table. You want to be at the front of the line when it comes to being thought about, so that when they do write legislation, they're thinking about you. Can that be a good thing? Absolutely. But when politicians can be bought, it can be a dangerous thing, a very, very dangerous thing. So the lobbying could involve advocating for specific policies, regulations, or or funding allocations that benefit the entrepreneurial community. Lobbying can occur in various levels of government and may involve direct engagement with policymakers, participants in industry associations, or support for political candidates sympathetic to entrepreneurial causes. So what's your cause? As an entrepreneur, what is your cause? What is it that you need your politicians that are in your community? What do you want them to? Why are you with them? And what are you advocating for? What are you asking them to do? And yes, you do have to support them in some kind of way. Yes, absolutely. I do think that the campaigns, you can support their campaigns financially, but it should not be a thing where, it's a quid pro quo where you do this for me, I do that for you. Because it can get you in a lot of trouble. It can get you in a whole lot. And as we've seen and as we see, when it comes to politics and business, politics and entrepreneurship, yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of lobbying going on when there's certain things that want to get done. And it's important that you develop a relationship with the politicians so that you can advocate for certain things. There's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong for advocating for things. I want to make sure, the roads in my community are done. So I'm going to advocate for that. I'm going to make sure that we have a strong school system. I'm going to advocate for that. I'm going to make sure that our neighborhoods are safe. I'm going to advocate for that. Well, when you advocate for something, you got to come with something. And I've said this before. When you ask a politician to do something, you're telling them, hey, I want you to do this. You have your list of things. Don't just come with a list of things, but you also got to put your money where your mouth is so that they can do the things that you're asking them to do when they get in office. I know it seems kind of, a little confusing about what I'm saying. Well, you're saying you shouldn't, them being bought. No, I'm not saying buy them with the money, but they do need support when they get in office. And if they don't have the money to do the things that you're asking them to do, they can't do the things that they need to do. They can't fix the roads. They can't make sure that there's a quality education in the community. They can't make sure that the neighborhood is safe. That's them legislating. They have to be able to legislate. They have to have the financial means in order to be able to legislate. There's a difference between someone running a campaign and someone actually legislating. Running a campaign, I can promise you the world. I can talk to you all day and tell you I'm gonna do this, and this. And I can lobby for certain things, and they can tell me, yes, I'm gonna do this, and this. But it's a different story when you're actually in office and you have to get things done. And it's not just you. So understand, as an entrepreneur, you want to make sure that your voice is heard. That's why I say you've got to take the time to know who your representatives are. Who your representatives are in your city council, who your Congress people are, who your senators are, and I'm talking locally. I'm not talking the federal on the federal level. This is just the state level, y'all. You should know the other ones too, but right now we want to deal with state and local, city and state, and really city. No, state too. I'm gonna say city and state, because when you know their name and they know your name, they know that, hey, that this person is serious about what it is that they're trying to accomplish in a community, from a community perspective. You as an entrepreneur, one of the most important things that you do is you should be having an impact in the community that you serve. It is your responsibility as an entrepreneur to make sure that your voice is heard. And your voice should be heard for the families in the community, for the education in the community, for the businesses, other businesses in the community, and the churches in the community, because you should work collectively. And make sure that those politicians are connected to the businesses in the community. What's your plan to be connected to your politician and advocate for those things that need to be done? And that means you as an entrepreneur in a community need to be connected to the other businesses in your community, because you all collectively should be advocating for the things that need to be done or that you all want to be done in the community. Pull together other entrepreneurs and have a conversation. I don't care if y'all do it over lunch. I don't care if y'all do whatever kind of meeting, but have a meeting amongst the entrepreneurs and say, you know what, y'all, who's our representative? And invite your local representative, your local city council person, your local mayor, your whoever it is, your state delegate, your state senator. Invite them. Invite them to a meeting and let them know who you all are as a collective entrepreneur, because there's power in numbers. And you can do it individually too, but you want to make sure that you do it individually and collectively. Let them know what the community needs from a business perspective, and have a voice. And make sure that they know who it is that they're dealing with. Let them know, hey, we want to support you. We want to be there for you, but we need to know, one, what you stand for, what's your platform, and then what are you going to do for the business community of the community. We want to hear what it is that you're talking about. This is an election year, y'all. This is an election year, so it's important that we as entrepreneurs make our voice heard, that we let the politicians know that they don't run a thing. We, the people, run the community. Yes, we give you permission to do what it is that you're supposed to be doing for us. That's how this works. That's really how it's supposed to work. Find someone, as an entrepreneur, find someone that has the mindset that you all are looking for, that you can get behind, that you can advocate for, and let them know, hey, we want to support you. We know it's a election season. We see your platform, and we wanted to get to know you better because we want to make our community better. We want to make sure that our families are good. We want to make sure that our education is good. We want to make sure that you're good and are able to do the things that you need to do, that you're saying that you want to do. You say you want to do A, B, C, D. Okay, what does it take to do A, B, C, D? Okay? And we as the business community should want to support you in getting that done. Okay? We can do this. He can do this. She can do this. These are the things that we can get done. See how that sounds? It's a lot. I know it's a lot simpler saying than actually doing. But I truly believe that if we, as entrepreneurs and as politicians, worked more together, our communities would be a lot better off. They would be in better condition than they are right now. Because we got work to do, y'all. From an entrepreneurial and political perspective, we got work to do. What's the involvement of you as an entrepreneur with the government politicians of your area? That's what you need to be lobbying for. That's what you need to be advocating for today. What does that look like? Know what you want to advocate for. Do you have anything that you're advocating for? That's your homework. What are you advocating for your community? As a business, what are you advocating for? As a community, what are you advocating for? It is your responsibility as an entrepreneur to advocate for those that you serve in your community. You can't have take a look at the strong, affluent communities today. And I promise you, there's a direct relationship between the entrepreneurs, businesses in the community, and the politicians that are part of the community, the government in the community. I promise you there's a relationship. And things are getting done. So let's make sure we do our part. We do our part in connecting business and politics. Yeah, we're talking the politics of entrepreneurship. You've got to be involved. Don't tell me that you're in a community and you're not engaged and involved in what's going on in the community and for the community. You got to advocate. Your voice must be a part of what gets heard. And you've got to bring other businesses with you. There's power in numbers. Power in numbers. So let's go advocate. Pick up the phone. Send an email to let them know, hey, we want to talk with you. We want to meet with you. Because we got some things that we want to advocate for. We have some things that we need in our community, and we want to do our part to assist you in being able to assist us in getting it. That's why we put you there, because we believe that you could do these things for us. That's how it works. So let's go. It's Work For It Wednesday. Yeah, we got to work for it. If we want our communities better, we got to work for it. It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. We're going to be right back here tomorrow. We're going to be talking about public and private partnerships tomorrow. So, we're going to get it. It's Work For It Wednesday. I know it's gloomy outside. I know it's raining outside. It might not be where you are, but I know it is here. So, But we still got to work. Still got to do that work. We still got to put that work in. So we'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great, phenomenal day. Deuces. Peace.